Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about the importance of sunlight. Those of you who deal with seasonal affective disorder or have patients who do so understand why sunlight is so important. It is indeed where we get our vitamin D3, which is actually a hormone that helps with hundreds of different functions in the body. And I can tell you quite honestly that having my bedroom here in Albania, where the sun comes in the morning, it is so much easier to get up and start my day. No matter how many things I have on the calendar to be done in that day. It also helps with the whole idea of getting outside and taking a walk along the seaside. The Ionian Sea is about a 3 to 4 minute walk from the villa I'm staying at. And when that sun comes down, you feel it. It's a very beautiful feeling. I don't really understand why so many Albanians are wearing winter down jackets and heavier coats, because it's hot when you start walking in the sun, even if there's a breeze, even if it's a cooler breeze. And in fact, as I was walking today, I noticed that there were two brothers who were, well, shall we say, playing in the pool, even though the air was not exactly what I would consider swimmable weather. They were having a really good time because the sun is strong over here. So if you were hanging inside hour after hour, seeing patients, and not taking time to get your body what it needs to function correctly, you're doing yourself harm in hundreds of ways. You need your sunlight. You need your vitamin D3. And if you're in a place in the world where you don't get that much sunlight, well, supplement your vitamin D3. It's always best to get it tested before you supplement to know how much you need so you're not overdoing it, although very few people have overdose problems with vitamin D3. But you do want to know how much you need in order to feel your best. And that takes testing. It's a pretty inexpensive test. And the vitamin D3 supplements are really inexpensive as well. I like to get it in an oil, actually, and I just put it on my wrist and just rub it in. My friend An Kim, who is a chemist, taught me that that's the best way to take vitamins, actually. Get them in oil and do them transdermally through the skin. That way you don't lose most of it in your gut. Just an idea to share with you there. And make sure that you're telling your patients to get outside in the sunshine as well, because they need it, especially those who are depressed. It will make them feel so much better. If you're making a lot of excuses as to why it is that you can't take the time to get out in the sun and enjoy it, or why you're not supplementing to help your health and well-being, perhaps you need a breakthrough session in order to take better care of yourself. One of the things that I've learned through 30 plus years in delivering healthcare in various ways is that nurses and mental health professionals and doctors truly suck at taking care of themselves. They really do. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I think in some cases it's this idea of a need to be needed complex, especially with nurses and mental health professionals. I don't care what level, if it's psychologist, psychiatrist, mental health counselor, it doesn't matter. Most of them have this idea that they need to be needed to feel worthy of love, of income, of whatever. And of course, that's a ridiculous idea. Being alive and being productive makes you worthy. But if you have issues because of trauma that you suffered, perhaps a breakthrough session with me would be a good idea. If that's something that you'd like to do, I will leave my contact information below so you can get more information on that. And I also offer 2-day VIP training with a 12-month mentorship so that you can learn how to apply the tools and techniques that you learned to your patients as you're working with them. This is something that truly helped me to become really great at what I do, actually. I was calling Hawaii where my trainers were practically every week until I really learned how to do this stuff seamlessly. And that's exactly what I'd like for you. For you to be able to help your patients and clients actually heal. To be able to stop the management of symptoms and actually get rid of them so they can get on with their lives, because anybody who's anybody deserves to live without having these issues being a problem for them. And that is something that I've been able to help most of my clients be able to do. Of course, I screen them to make sure that they're within my scope of care, that I like them, that they like me, that we have good rapport, and that they are invested both in doing the work and financially. Otherwise, it's pointless to take them on as a client. I know some of you work in agencies and you don't have that ability, but maybe you might want to decide to do your practice in a different way so that you actually can choose your ideal clients to work with to make your work so much more fulfilling and fun for you. In any case, that's what I have for you for today. Again, my information will be down below if you're interested in either doing a breakthrough session or integrating hypnotism and neurolinguistic programming into your healing protocol. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye, all.